Okay, heading out to Lamoka Lake today. I did try Juanita Lake last week, just caught a couple little bass. Water level's down about 3-4 feet. The drought's definitely had its effect here. From what I hear, the fishing hasn't been very good on Juanita and Lamoka Lake this year. We're still going to try it. Lamoka Lake I have fished before. I'm a little bit more familiar with it. You can watch my old videos on our inflatable boat here last year. And we'll see what we can catch today. Hopefully we can catch some big bass or pickerel. It's out of view of the camera. Bald eagle. First bald eagle I've seen on Lamoka Lake. Just missed our first bass. And looks like it's raining pretty good on the other side of Lamoka Lake. Hopefully the rain doesn't come to this side. There's a really cool rainbow right over there. That is neat. Rainbow's been there for 20 minutes. The drunk people on the boat in front of me just noticed it now. It's a little thicker now, but it's funny. I got a fish on. Not a very big one. It's a pickerel. Missed the, I'm pretty sure they're bass I missed earlier. Pickerel, 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 pickerel. Oh no, my other rod's in the way. Ouch. And I'm trying to not get bit / a hook in me. Oh cool, it came out nice and easy. Went right through his nose. Alright, well, Lamoka Lake's on the board. Another one. I think it's another pickerel. It is. A little bit bigger than the last one, actually, even though it didn't fight as hard. I hooked them in the same dang spot. I wonder if it's no, it's not the same fish, it's a little bit bigger. And I might reel this one in the water. Alright. Oh, I'm recording. It's a decent bass. Once again, I don't know how to hook fish on a dang kayak. I don't know how to hook them. You can grab them, I mean. From the bank, I'm just so good at grabbing it. And I'm twisting and turning and don't know how to grab the thing. Alright, not a bad size. Not a bad size bass. Got him, finally. Alright. Caught him on a creature bait. Bouncing it off the bottom. Just trying to use something. This lake gets a lot of fishing pressure, so I'm just trying to use something different. Texas rigged creature bait. Took good, at least. Yeah, about an average size bass. He's about 15-14 inches. There she goes. Lamoka Lake. There we go. Weeds. Thick weeds. It's just, oh, F you. Stupid weeds. Those dang weeds. Ah. Bastard just whacked it right in front of me. That one's a now, just a little guy. Don't go in the water now, reel rod. Alright. Oh, he's trying to hook me. Alright, I caught him. I only had one of those creature baits with me in my tackle box. Unfortunately, let this little guy go. So I switched to these things, these KVD coffee flavored fluker thingers. And I was told that these things work. I was given those and told that they work well on Lamoka Lake. So well, that's my second hit on them, and so far they seem to be working. I've used them before without much success, but I haven't used them here where I was told to use them. So. He is on there. I was gonna say, I thought I had one toying with it. A little bit bigger. Not really. Whoa, flip. Scared one of these times I'm gonna end up with a hook in my leg, I can tell. I'm just not comfortable handling them in a kayak. So comfortable grabbing them on shore, right in the mouth, but I'm not in an awkward angle. There we go. Alright. Little bass. Getting another one. Finally. A little while without a fish. going in weeds, so it's hard to judge the size. Right now he's in a thick weed bed, so. He's hooked weird. Looks like he might not even be hooked in the mouth. He's not hooked in the mouth. No wonder he's fighting weird. I really don't know how to grab these things in this situation. This thing's weedless. How did you must have? I have no idea how I hooked it there. And again, I'm afraid I'm gonna get a hook in my leg. Stop flopping. Sheesh, the death grip ain't working because he's hooked in the side and he's freaking out. I guess he must have been going for the bait, and I must have hooked him somehow. I mean, there's a Texas rig, so not a true Texas rig, but a weedless rig. So interesting. Fish. Oh, came on. Making my way back now. I think this might be a pickerel. Or is this another freaking bullhead? No, it's a bass. Bird at the plane, it's a bass. All right. He hit right next to the boat. Didn't even know I had a bite, and then all the next thing I know, there's a fish on. There we go. Like bass and kayaks, normally you get this grip on them and they don't flop. But when you're in a kayak, they still freaking flop somehow for some reason. Alright, not a bad sized bass. Again, it's about keeper sized anyway. Similar to the last one, I'm jigging. All of a sudden, my lure's gone. Pickerel must have grabbed it. Cut me clean. Just missed another one. I switched the fluke to my heavier action rod because it was a little heavy for that other rod, and I lost my swim bait on a bite. Didn't take the hook, but got rid of the swim bait, and so I decided to put the fluke on the heavier action rod, and that's got 15-pound test fluoro leader, so I'm not worried about anything biting through on this pole. And see if we can pull out one or two more bass. Gonna be heading in soon, within the next 15 minutes. I think we might be done for the day. I tried casting behind me, and I drove it into the top of the water, and got the worst backlash I think I've had in a really long time. Normally I'd be really angry, but I haven't backlashed like this in a while, so I was due. Oh, he's still on there. Sheesh. Alright, we're back in business. With the pickerel. Oh yes, this would be a lot easier if this was on my bait caster. My bait caster was backlashed so bad, I'm retiring it for the day. And I'm not super angry because I was going to replace the line on it anyway. But, yeah, alright, not a bad size pickerel. And so I went back and switched the fluke here back to the spinning rod with the 6-pound test. I'm sure I'd have caught more fish if I had my bait caster going, but, alright. I was messing around with it for a long time. That's what cost me was the time. Get on another one. Probably would have been catching them one after another if I wasn't messing around with my bait caster there for so long. Another largemouth, a little one. Alrighty. Got him. Feels like a big one too. Yeah, finally a big one. Just in time too. This is definitely gonna be the last fish of the day. Oh, he's gonna jump. Whoa. Oh, he came off. Dang it. Aw, man. He might have broke me off. I haven't retied in a while. Oh no. Yeah, it broke me off. Oh well. Alright, we're gonna not re-rig because I gotta get going back. And it wasn't too big. He's about a 17, 18 incher. Okay, well, thanks as always for watching. The fish were still biting, but as you can see, it's getting dark, and so we got to get off the lake. Unfortunately, I missed that big one at the end. I would have had him if I didn't backlash on the bait caster. I knew using that 6-pound test line on my spinning rod with that heavy fluke was dangerous, and I don't know if he went around a weed or if my line was just fatigued from casting or what, but he jumped and the line broke, and I knew what I was doing was risky. Because I backlashed on my bait caster. If I was using my bait caster, I'd have had him. I got 50-pound test on that pole, so it's just unfortunate. But I'm still happy. I had fun. I caught, I don't know how many bass, nothing of braggable size. I missed the big one, but and the 3 pickerel. So it was a decent day out here on Lamoka Lake. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more.